Hi, this is Belly Dance with Talia, and we're going to revisit the Maya. We're going to break it down a little bit slower. So when you start, you have your feet right underneath your hips, your knees are soft, your hips are tucked, and your chest is lifted. First of all, if you just take your knees one at a time and bend back and forth, you're never ever going to lock your knees, but you just kind of see how the hips move when you move your knees. You'll notice that when you straighten the leg, that the hip comes up. When you bend the knee, the hip comes down. So you straighten and you bend. You see that movement there? When I bend my knee, the hip falls. When I straighten my knee, the hip lifts. Okay? And straighten. So if you do back and forth, you see that the hips are moving up and down. Okay? So when we start this, we're tucked, we're bent, and you're going to straighten the right knee. So your hip just went up. Then you're going to push the weight out onto the right. So now my weight is just past my foot. Then you're going to bend the right knee, so the hip is going to come down. And as this one comes down, you notice that this one just came up. So just come back to center. Again, you're going to straighten, push it out, bend the knee, bring it back. That wasn't just a circle, right? So it's straighten, out, down, and brought it back in. So just think of that right hip right now. Up, out, down, in. Just made that circle. Out, down, in. Up, out, down, in. Up, out, down, in. So think of your knee like a piston, okay, in the car. So now let's try the left side. We're going to straighten, push it out on the left, so your weight is just past your foot, on the outside of your foot. You're going to bend the knee, so now the hip just fell, and then bring it in to center. So let's lift, straighten the leg, push it out, bend the knee, and then bring it back to center. So it's up, out, down, in. Up, out, down, in. Again, we're just focusing on this left side, feeling that circle right there. Because you want to think of it drawing, like if you had a pencil stuck to your hip, it's drawing it out like this. Okay? It's drawing it to the outside of you. Now, we're going to try to put those two circles together. So our 8 is one loop here, and then the other loop here. So it comes out this way, and out this way. So I imagine that I am stuck in between two walls, and I cannot twist my hips at all. So there's no twisting movement. It's all up and down. So I straighten my right leg. I push it out to the right. So my weight is, again, outside of my foot. I bend the right knee. And as I bent that knee, you notice my left came up. So now it's already up there, so I'm going to push it out to the side and then go down. You notice as I came down, the right one just came up. Again, it's straighten on the right, push out, bend the right knee. You see the left comes up. Push it out to the left, bend the left knee, the right hip just came up. Out, down, up this way, out, down, it came up this way, out, down. So you see Maya says loop on the left, it comes to center, it makes a loop on the right, comes to center, a loop on the left, comes to center, a loop on the right, it comes to center. Make sure you don't lose the tuck, okay? The tuck has to stay there. If you start to feel it in your lower back, that means that you lost that tuck and you're starting to squish the vertebrae back here. So you don't want that. So make sure you're still pulled in the abdominals. Let's try it one more time. Nice and slow. Up, out, down. This side just came up. Out, down. This side is up, out, down. So it's a circle and a circle and a circle and a circle. So you see the loop, they connect together, and you get it nice and fluid. Again, watch your tuck, make sure you have a nice long spine. You see my knees are moving like in that piston fashion here. And that's all making the hips come up and down. If I slow it down into slow motion, up, out, down, up, out, down, up, out, down, up, out, down. Let's try it a couple times to a little bit of some rhythm. 5, 6, 7, 8. If you have any questions, feel free to email me at Talia, Talia, me dance @yahoo.com. Don't forget to leave a comment at the bottom and to subscribe.